Hi students, a very pleasant and warm greetings to you all. Hope you are doing good. Last session we have seen about the text formatting options in HTML, right? And in this session we are going to see about section break in this HTML, right? HR is the horizontal rules, right? This HR tag is known as the thematic breaks. That means here it is used to separate the sections of an HTML document visually. That means when you are seeing, it will just separate the paragraph and it will just break the sections, right? It produces a horizontal line across the content or across the width of the browser, right? This is an empty tag, which means it does not have any closing tag. Only this HR tag. If you are just giving this HR tag, um, you will get a horizontal line which is spread across the width of the browser, right? It does not have a closing tag, so you can just give the HR like that. You can just give the tag, right? Let's see the attributes of HR tag. Okay, HR tag is having four attributes. It has size, width, no shade, and color. These are the attributes which are used to set the size, width, or the appearance and the color of the HR that line, right? So this line will be based on this attributes only. Okay, the syntax of this HR tag is you have to give HR and then you have to leave a space. After opening the HR tag only, you have to give size is equal to the value, width is equal to the value, no shade, and then a color is equal to maybe the color name, or you can give the color code also, and then you have to close that HR tag, right? Size means it is the thickness of that horizontal line. This can be changed with the size attributes, right? The size is given in terms of pixels. That means pixel means it is one of the tiny dots which make the display on a computer, right? When you are having an image, if you zoom it out, you will you will be able to see pixels, right? When you zoom an image, you will be able to see some dots or like a small square of appearance, right? That is pixel. Okay, pixel is one of that tiny dots that make up the display on computer, right? Generally, if you see 72 pixel means it is an inch. 1 inch is 72 pixel. Okay, pixel is usually referred to us as a points. Okay, it is a tiny dot, right? So this is pixel. Why they are saying it as pixel? It is picture element. That one together we are saying it as pixel. Okay, for example, if you see, if you are giving HR size is equal to 72 means the width of that horizontal line will be of 1 inch thickness, right? The default size of the pixel is default size of this line will be 3 pixel. Okay, if you are not mentioning this in this attribute in this HR tag as a default one, this size of the line will be of 3 pixel. Okay, and then next one is width. Width means it will specify the horizontal width of the line, right? Default rule is it is drawn across the full width of the browser. That means from left end till right end it will be there, right? The value of the width attribute may be the exact width of the rule in the pixel, or it can be some certain percentage of the screen, right? Usually the value of the width is specified as it will be 100 percentage means it is the default width. That means from left end to right end the full browser page will have that line, right? If you are giving 50 percentage means half of the horizontal line will be there in that browser window, right? And the next one is no shade. The default view of the horizontal line is a 3D. Okay, so no need to specify the term no shade, as this attribute will come with this HR tag. If you specify the attribute as no shade, it will turn off the 3D view, right? It turns on the 2D view. No shade is a Boolean type attribute, right? As a default one, when you see the line is of 3D, It will give a 3D effect, right? If you just mention this no shade, it will change that 3D effect and it will be displayed as 2D. Right? You know what is 3D and 2D, right? 3D means it is a three-dimensional image. 2D means it will have only two dimension. That means x-axis and y-axis will be there. That is like a picture, right? And 3D means it is like a image, right? It will be like when you are seeing a mirror, you will be viewing a 3D image, right? That is 3D, right? The next one is color. Color means the horizontal line will be displayed in some color, right? As a default one, it will be in gray color, right? If you are not mentioning any color here, it will be displayed in gray color. Okay, the color attribute is used to change the default color to, if you need blue color, you can just give the color blue, or you can just give some color codes also, right? You have seen the color codes previously itself. You can either give the color name directly or you can give the color code also, right? So these are the attributes of HR tags, and these attributes of HR tags are not supported by HTML5. Okay, this version, this HTML5 will not support this HR tag and all. Okay, here they have given an example in page number 248. Okay, in page number 248, first line, rule with size 72 pixel. Inside the body you can see HTML, head tag, title tag, and closing the title tag, closing the head tag and all, you know. After opening the body tag only, you will be having the body section, and inside this only, whatever operation or whatever content you are having, you have to give that inside this, right? So here first line is rule with size 72 pixel. That is just a text, right? After that, HR size is equal to 72. The next one is rule with size 36 pixel, 50% width. The next line will be displayed with the size will be 36 and the width is 50%, right? When you are seeing the output, you will know this. The line is only the half of the full screen, right? So that is 50%, right? The next one is the size is 18 and the width is 30% and no shade, right? No shade means you can see it is displayed as a 2D image, right? Before the previous one and all, we have not mentioned no shade, and so it is a 3D image, right? And then the last one, if you see, they have given the color also. Previously, we have not mentioned the color, so everything is displayed in gray color, right? The default color of this horizontal line is gray color, right? And the last one, you can see they have given the color as green, and they have mentioned no shade, and the width is 50% and the size is 9, right? So here you can see the width is half of the browser window, and the color is green, and the width is 50%, size is 9 and no shade. So it is displayed in 2D. It is displayed in 2 dimension, right? So you are clear with this HR tag, right? HR tag, we saw the attributes size, width, no shade and color. These are the attributes of HR tag, right? HR is section break, right? This is also known as thematic breaks, right? The next one is tables in HTML. Okay, table. Table means it is a set of rows and columns. We'll say it as tables, right? We have seen this in OpenOffice writer itself, right? In creating table in HTML, it is not easy as you have seen in writer. Okay, the table means this table is introduced in HTML 3.2 only, right? So tables are useful for the general display of something in a tabular form, right? We are representing the table in HTML is heavy on tags, right? Here the tags to create table element they have given here. We have 5 core tags which is used to create the table in HTML. Okay, the first one is table tag. Table tag means from the word itself, you know, table. It is used to create the table. Okay, and the next tag is tr. Tables row. Okay, table row is tr tag. This defines the table row. Okay, then next one is th. That defines the table column. Okay, and the next one is td. That is used to specify the data in the cell. Okay, and the next one is caption. This is used to define the title for the table, right? Apart from these 5 cores, we have T body, T head, T foot tags and all. These are also used to define some controls in the table. Okay, all these tags which comes under this table element are container tags, right? Container tags, you will remember what is container tags. It has open tag and closing tag also, right? Now we are going to create a table, right? You know what is the tag used to create a table? Table tag. It is a container tag. So you have to open a table tag and you have to close the table tag at the last, right? And to create a row, you need tr, right? So you will open the tr tag and you will close the tr tag, right? Inside the uh, row, you will need what? You need to specify the data in the cell, right? So inside that you will give td. You will open the td tag and close the td tag. Inside, between that td tag, you will give the text which you want to insert inside the particular cell, right? If you need a column, you will give th. If you need a row, you will give tr. If you need to specify the data inside a cell, you will give td, right? So these are the basic tags which are used to create table. Okay, here table border is given is equal to 1. That means it creates the table structure with border. Okay, the code caption. Caption means books and authors, like that they are given, and slash caption is there. That means it is the um, title of the table, right? It is the title of the table. Okay, here we have 4 sets of TR blocks, right? The first block of TR is used to create a table row with 3 column headings, right? With the help of th tag. Th tag is inside that, right? So with 3 columns, 1 row is built first, and then same way we have built 4 rows, right? We have built 4 set of tr blocks, that is table row. The rest of the tr blocks display the contents which you want inside the cell. So we are giving it td, right? In the first row, if you see, first he has given the table border as 1, and then caption, that is the table heading, and then first row. First row is giving the columns heading, that is inside the first row we are separating it with 3 columns, right? If you need 5 columns, you can give 5 th tag and you can give 5 headings there, right? And from the second row you are giving the cell definite, you are giving the data which has to be displayed inside the cell, right? So tr, inside that td, right? Between the td and slash td, the content which you want inside the cell will be displayed, right? Same way we have we have taken 3 more rows, right? First row is for column heading, and next the data uh, for in the row 2, row 3 and row 4, right? And then at last we have closed the table tag, right? So the first row is columns heading, right? That will be in the first row, right? The row 2 will be in the second place. Row 3 and row 4, that will be displayed as a neat table, right? Now we are going to see about the attributes of table, right? Now you know how to create a table, right? When you are giving this uh, coding, you will get the table like this, right? And now we have to know what are the attributes of table, right? Table is a container tag. We know that, right? Several attributes are there to improve the layout of the table, right? They are cell spacing. First one is cell spacing. This is used to set the space between the cells in the table. Okay, the value should be given in pixels only. That is cell spacing. From the word itself you can say it is the space between the cell in the table, right? And the next one is cell padding. That means it is used to set the space between the contents of the cell. Okay, cell padding means it is used to set the space between the contents of the cell and its border. Okay, the value should be given in pixels only, here also in cell padding. And the next one is border. Border attribute with table tag is used to specify the thickness of the border lines, right? Around the table, the thickness of the border line can be displayed by using this border attribute, right? The value of this border attribute also should be given as a non-zero value in pixel. Okay, if the value is 0, the HTML will display the table without border. Okay, so the default value is 0 only in most of the browsers. If you want to make the border thick, you have to give some value other than 0. Okay, and the next one, border color. This is used to apply color to the border lines, right? And the next one is align. This is used to set the position of the table within the browser window. Left is the default position. You can either align it to right or center by using the value of align attribute, right? And the next one is BG color. That is used to apply the background color of the table. Okay, and then next one is height and width. These two attributes are used to specify the height and width of the table. These are also mentioned in terms of pixel only, or it can be mentioned in percentage also, right? So you know what are the attributes of a table, right? First one is cell spacing, and the next one is cell padding, border, border color, align, BG color, height and width, right? They have used these attributes and they have given an example here in page number 251. Just refer it. Okay, and the next one is attributes of TD, TH, TR. What is TD? What is TH? What is TR? It is the cell, column and a row of the table. Right now we are going to see the attributes of this row and column and the content in the cell of the table. Right, first attribute is align. This is used to specify the horizontal alignment of the content. Okay, horizontal alignment of the content means within the cell. Okay, left is the default alignment. If you are not giving this align option as a default one, the content will be inside in the left hand side, in the left side of the cell, right? Possibly the values are right and center. If you want the value in the right or in the center, you can just use this align right or align center, right? And the next one is V align. That is V align. What is V align? V align means vertical alignment, right? If it is align, it is horizontal alignment. If it is V align means it is vertical alignment of the content within a cell, right? Bottom is the default alignment. So you can change it to top or middle. Okay. The next one is width. This is used to specify the width of the cell. This is mentioned in terms of percentage or pixels. Okay. The next one is background or BG color. BG color attribute means this is used to apply the particular color to the background of the particular cell. Or BG, that background attribute means this is used to apply the image or any picture as the background, right? BG color means you'll be able to apply the background color. Background means you can insert any image or picture or anything as a background of the cell, right? And the next one is row span and col span. That row span means it is the attribute which is used to merge two or more cells in a row into a single cell. Call span means that attribute is used to merge uh, two or more cells in a column as a single cell. Right? Here in page number 252 and 253, if you see, they have used these attributes of TD, TH and TR tags and they have given a example coding. Right? Just refer it. Okay? The output of the code also is given in page number 253. Right? Align, first one they have given align means align to either you can give right or center. So the content will be aligned to right or center, right? And then next one, vertical align means it is vertically aligning the contents, right? As a default one, it will be in the bottom. If you want it in the top or middle, you can just change this place using V align, right? Width means width of the cell. This is done in terms of pixels or percentage, right? And the next one is BG color, that is background color or background. Background means either you can add any image or picture or anything, or you can use BG color and give some color to the background of the cell, right? And then row span, call span, that is row span means when you are merging two or more cells in a row, it will be displayed as a single cell, right? In the same way, call span also, it is used to merge two or more columns or two or more cells in a particular column, right? These are merged into a single cell, okay? So these are the things they have mentioned in this 252, 253 in this coding, right? You just refer this coding, you just see it once and you just write it in your notebook and you will get the output like this, right? Output also they have given in page number 253, right? If you're having your computer or laptop in your home, you just write this coding or type this coding in notepad, and you can change the color with the border, background, everything. You can change it and change the change the website or the web page which you have created, and you just modify it and see before attending the next session, right? Next session we'll see about a list in HTML. Okay, so today we have seen about table, attributes of table and attributes of TD, TH and TR, right? Before that we have seen the tags to create table element, right? And before that we have seen the attributes of HR tag, that is about section break, right? Make sure you read this before attending the next session, right? Thank you for your valuable time. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye.